Yeah, what's up with it, man? Just here to do a quick post game video, give my thoughts on today's victory uh, over Louisiana. We won 38-18. Um, but before I get into this video, for those who didn't see my prediction video yesterday, where I said we would smash these dudes and that we was gonna dominate, man. And I made that video because I seen a lot of other Longhorn channels and other college football channels saying that this was gonna be such a tough game and we could possibly lose. They were so experienced and all this other bullshit that I told y'all that, man, it was some straight bullshit. I wasn't buying none of it. And I said we would smash them, and we did. You know, we should have had at least 41 points, but Dicker missed that field goal. And truth be told, man, if Steve would have pushed the issue, man, we could have put at least 50 points up on this team. You know, they definitely shouldn't have had no 18 points. You know, especially that second touchdown they got to number 2, that bullshit, that fluke ass touchdown. We had entirely too many guys around him for him not to be brought down. But it is what it is. That's the type of shit we have to clean up. You know what I mean? You have to clean it up. Because that's the type of shit that'll cost you games, man, when you're playing against better opponents. But I told y'all, man, it was never a point in this game where I was like worried or like thought we could possibly lose, or it was never that. And I told y'all it wasn't gonna be that. I knew they wasn't gonna beat us, and I knew it wasn't gonna be no game to no nail biter, no shit like some of these other people was trying to make y'all think. You know, I ain't, you know, they can't tell me no bullshit like that, because I know football and I knew we was going to smash these dudes. We did exactly what we supposed to do, man. You know, yes, they have a lot of experience and all this other bullshit. Yeah, cool, it sounds good. But at the end of the day, we have the better talent. And in my opinion, we have the better coaching staff. So, um, yeah, man, we did what we were supposed to do. So it ain't no uh jumping around celebrating for me, doing no backflips, none of that bullshit, man. We did what we were supposed to do. Just to get into the game plan and what I saw, what I liked in the offense, man, we was just playing. We was vanilla. And we still dominated. That's what you're supposed to do, be able to do against a team of that caliber. You don't supposed to have to pull out tricks and all this shit, trick plays and type of shit we would have to do under Tom Herman, where you have to do flea flickers and reverse passes and throwing the motherfucker back 30 yards and throw it back up 15 yards, throw it across field, throw it to the popcorn man in the stands, let him toss it to the peanut man. He throw it to the beer man and throw it back so we can get a 5-yard gain. You know, that's that type of bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? We was straight vanilla, hit them in their mouth, dominated them easy. And I like that. We shouldn't have to do anything special against a fucking team like this. I'm gonna talk about some of the players real quick because I don't want to make this video too long. Hudson Card. We didn't know what we was gonna get from him in live action. You know, we know what we've been hearing about him in practice. He clearly won the starting position. It wasn't given to him. He earned it. He came out and he played good. He played good. I was I was impressed with what I saw. I'm not ready to crown him. You know, he has to show me more, and he has to show me good play against good opponents. But he definitely had the tools to be a very good quarterback here at the University of Texas, man. He was throwing some dimes. The short to medium routes, he was doing his thing. He needs to work on his deep routes, his deep throws. He was overthrowing. I counted at least 3. He got to throw it up there, man. Give these guys a chance to make a play on it. He can't be overthrowing guys 7, 8 yards. I had enough of that shit watching Sam do it for 4 years. So I believe he gonna get it right. You know, Sarkisian gonna get him right. That's what we practicing. He gonna get him right. I like I said, I like how he was spinning that ball, man. I like that. And another thing, I knew he was mobile because he played receiver in high school. but I didn't know. I mean, he had more agility and he was more elusive than what I thought. So that's a good thing. He showed me something that I didn't really know about him like that. I didn't know he was that elusive and had that much, had that much wiggle, which is good, man. You need a quarterback that's able to get out of trouble and extend plays. But a couple of things I didn't like with him. I didn't like he has to be able to sense the pressure coming off the edge. They did a cornerback blitz, and it didn't even come from his blind side, and he did not feel it whatsoever and took a lick. That's the type of shit get you hurt, man. He has to be able to feel and sense that pressure coming, especially when it's not coming from his blind side. That, and like I just said, it was that. That was my issue with him, and him overthrowing guys. Those was the only two issues I had. Other than that, he played a solid game. They let Casey come in, and only thing what I didn't like, I wish they would have let him throw the ball a little more. At least let him throw it at least about 10 times, man. He only had 5 attempts, 4 completions. He came in threw a touchdown to Jordan. But I wish they would have let him throw the ball a little more. Let him, do a little more. Go to the running backs. Bijan is what we thought he was. He's the best player on the team, and he got the touches. He had 24 touches, 20 carries, 4 catches, and he was very productive. And this is what we was expecting last year, but Tom Herman wanted to give him the ball 5, 6 times a game, 8 times a game, and then bring in some unproductive ass people who wasn't doing shit. But see, that's the difference with Sarkisian. He's going to keep his best players in. He's going to feed them the ball. And that's what you're supposed to do. That's the whole point of recruiting these top-notch guys, to play them. It's not to recruit these guys and then have a fucking walk-on the field getting crucial reps. I didn't see Kai Money touch the field not one time. He was sitting on the fucking bench right where he belongs. And it's nothing personal against him, but his ass don't need to be in the game at all to me. He can get him some reps in practice, but he's supposed to be emergency option only. Other than that, he needs to sit on the bench and let the real players go in there and handle their business. And like I say, Bijan is exactly what we thought he was. He did his thing. I like that pass. That was the dart Hudson threw to him. He got that ball up on Bijan fast, and Bijan caught it in stride and walked it in. So we know what Bijan is, man. I don't need to linger on that too long. He is what we thought he was. He the best player on the team, and he's a motherfucking dog. On to the receivers. Jordan did a good job. I like the way he knows how to get open. He knows how to find, openings and space and get open for the quarterback in them zones. Sit down in the middle. He was eating a lot over the middle, and then running after the catch, man. He's a very physical dude. He's strong. He can break tackles. You not just just like Bijan. You're not gonna just bring him down with no arm tackles. So he did a good job. We seen a true freshman, Xavier Worthy. He made a nice 34-yard reception. He had a nice little punt return. So in his limited touches, you can see it. You can see the flashes, and he's gonna be a good player, man. A very good player. I said in my prediction video, Joshua Moore was gonna do something, but he had like 3 catches, I believe. He didn't really do too much, but it's okay. It's a long season. I still believe he's gonna be a very productive player for us. We didn't get much out of the tight end position. K. Brewer caught that nice little bullet from Hudson for the touchdown. Offensive line did good. They got to clean up those penalties, and I didn't like that they gave up those sacks to this team at all. They gotta get better, man. Got to clean that up. But overall, man, the offensive line did a good job. I give them they did a good job. They passed the eye test for me. It's the first game. They only gonna get better. But yeah, that's go to the special teams real quick, man. We had a punt return call back again because of penalties. We got to clean it up. Jameson made a good play, but it got called back. Let me see. Let me think. I'm just this because I'm going off the head, man. I'm not looking at anything. I'm just going off of memory. We're gonna go to the defense real quick. Defense played good. We was getting 3 and outs like a motherfucker. We was getting pressure. We got sacks. The front 7 played damn good. I want to see more from the secondary. They played a good game, but I want to, we should have had we could have had a couple picks, man, with that quarterback just throwing that bullshit up, man. And the secondary played a good game. I know the quarterback padded his stats towards the end, man, when we already had the game in hand and we was playing soft coverage and they was just getting a lot of bullshit garbage yards underneath. So it make it look like they did more than what they really did, which they didn't do much. I like the transfer done, number 4, the cornerback. He came up and made a nice play, caused the fumble that we recovered. I like that B.J. Foster recovered that onside kick. They tried to surprise us, and he recovered it good. That's a good one. And then they tried another one, and we recovered it. So special teams look pretty good. Let me see. But back to the defense, man. I want to see the secondary make more plays, man. I want to see them make some plays. They played good, but I need to see more, man, because, over these past years, man, our secondary has been trash. They haven't been able to cover shit, really, not consistently. So, but overall, man, it was a good game. We didn't have to do anything special to beat this team, which we shouldn't have had to. The vibes around this program is totally different, which is a good thing. I definitely believe, like I said before, Steve Sarkisian is definitely the right guy for this job. And I think we have a lot of good things for to come to the University of Texas football program, man. I believe these recruits gonna start. They gonna see what's going on, man, and we finna be back to the days where, the Vince Young days, the Colt McCoy days, where we was doing what we supposed to do. I believe Steve finna bring something special to the University of Texas, man. And overall, I didn't even mean to make this video this long, but this was a good way to start the season. It was expected from me, at least. I expected this. I wasn't worried about none of this shit. I never seen Louisiana as a threat whatsoever. We was the superior team. We went out there, dominated, got a easy win, and on to Arkansas, man. I'll be making a prediction video on that later in the week, man. But until next time, man, I'm going to holler at y'all.